high stakes, such a big game, and how good has he been, and how good have Atletico been?
Well, that turned into quite something. What a narrative we had at the start of this round of 16 tie. A game of
by even the events of the last week or two in this competition. Gets the vote alongside Ronaldo and Mandzukic. Dybala is only a substitute. Alex Juve, of course, played and scored in a Champions League final for the old lady.
But Ronaldo was inside the 18-yard box. If he pulls the shot, Ronaldo was in for a tap-in.
Put behind by Arias. Along with the likes of Chiellini and Bonucci. Little touch there from Bernardeschi. Ronaldo goes in. Chiellini. But it won't count. Jorn Kuipers has blown his whistle. Juve and Chiellini are furious.
We'll try and pick the bones out of that because everything seemed to happen so quick in a busy 18-yard box.
In from Bernardeschi. Ronaldo! Doing what Ronaldo does. In their hour of need, he steps forward again. The Champions League record. Oh, it is big. And it wasn't too far away either.
I think it threw everyone, because everyone inside this.
Into Spinazzola. Bernardeschi.
Wow, that would have been some goal. I can't even believe he's had the audacity to take that on again. Spinazzola.
Spinazzola. In towards Ronaldo.
Half a chance that for Ronaldo, not easy. Very good ball from
Koke. This time it does go into the penalty area. Morata's header! First sight of goal in the first half for Atletico.
Brilliant movement from the Spaniard. He just pulled away from Key.
Again from Juve at the start of this second half. Lifted in towards Ronaldo! What a save, Ronaldo on the follow-up. All kinds of appeals.
It's in.
And the referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo has done it again. And Juve, from 2 down in the first leg, have levelled it up at 2-2. 4 minutes into the second half.
Wow. Whenever people question what Ronaldo's got on his locker, he's got bottle. He's a big game player. People would...
And that's broken to Ronaldo. Post to Mandzukic. He looks at the referee appearance, trying to find Keane. Backpedaling on Black. It's Keane! What an aim he could have potentially made for himself there.
Big chance for the youngster, that. Excellent work from Chiellini, just stepping in the midfield. Little clip ball over.
Away from Correa. Still going Bernardeschi. Oh, he's been tripped by Correa. Penalty to Juve.
Any contact, yeah, there is a push in the back. Correa got desperate. We took a chance and it hasn't paid off.
To do the same again and put Juve in front. Is it ever in doubt? The man of the moment, yet again, with another special ice-cold moment that could take Juve against all odds into the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
Truly remarkable. Juve 2-0 down before the game started.
A little excited there, Dybala. But there's the whistle. And this extraordinary season of Champions League comebacks continues. Juventus are the latest team to add their name to the list. On a memorable night in Turin. No surprise. who the hero is, who the man of the moment is. They all run to Cristiano Ronaldo. His
Madrid evening on which the competitive appetite is so manifestly sharp. 101 nights from now, the final itself right here, and here tonight the clubs which between them have lost 4 of the both. They partner Antoine Griezmann with Diego Costa, who after half an hour beauty at the weekend, Mandzukic 4 years since departing Atletico, and have looked up to see Costa in front. A strong manage to take. Pjanic with
7 yards out. Reads the flight of the ball beautifully. What an opportunity. He's got to hit the target.
The face with Matuidi. Scratched out by Chiellini. Thomas Partey! Boy, he hit that.
He did. Good strike. Really good strike. Cheers.
Griezmann. Now Diego Costa has a race on here. Away from Bonucci. Costa!
Wow.
Not to be.
There it was, the big chance. And this is a brilliant through ball. It really is weighted perfectly for Costa.
Felipe Luis. Morata! Thumping header! And now he's one of theirs! He is indicated he is going to have a look. Because, as you imply, this is a matter of opinion.
Wow.
And he has disallowed the goal. Lamar's corner, Morata's header, slammed in, and Atletico now do have their lead. Jimenez through the crowd. Who's taking that one away?
Oh, and Chiellini once again up to the referee. This shouldn't happen. But you know what? Atletico, they deserve the lead. They've been the better team in this second half. Another set piece. And it's a scram.
Foot to the floor. Griezmann in it, got a flick. And it's turned in by Godin!
Nazar comes in with his left arm spin and accounts for the opposition captain Faf du Plessis' first delivery.
You talk about the sweep shot, he's gone for it. Where is it? It's in the hands of the man in the deep. You said he shouldn't play for spin. He's gone with the conventional sweep shot, gets the top edge and has to go. He goes after it. Has he got all of it? No, he does not. Singh was forced to bring back his fast bowler and he's been rewarded. The handbrake's being pulled.
Meanwhile, there's an appeal and he's gone. Chris Green gets the wicket. Shouts of catch it, that'll be a wicket. Kyle Phillips.
90-minute victory. The summer. Okay, and Chiellini, our captains, and surely that won't be the last wrestle of the day between these two.
Ja, Giorgio Chiellini och Kocke hälsar på varandra och domarteamet och Juventus har ju historia, möttes ju så sent som i våras i Champions League. Atletico vann första mötet hemma på Wanda Metropolitano med 2-0. Därefter vände Juventus.
Rock of granite. Atletico make 3 changes in the side that won in Mexico against Atletico San Luis. Jose Maria Jimenez returns the Uruguayan. So does Alvaro Morata after missing a couple of games through injury. And Marcus Llorente, who was sent off in his debut against Chivas, who's come across town from Real. They come in place of Felipe, Vitolo, Diego Costa, who are all on the bench.
nyspelad i form av Marcos Llorente då från Real Madrid på det centrala innermittfältet tillsammans med Saul Koke lite på högerkanten, Lemar till vänster och så Felix och Morata längst fram. Här ser vi bänken också för övrigt.
Diego Costa there, of course, so good chance to see him in the second half.
Förfogande Diego Costa som gjort 5 mål totalt under försäsongen för Atletico så här
bench all the way down or up
verkligen ser ut att
to Antonio
vara i slag.
Number 38. As for Juve, they make 4 changes to the side that beat Inter Milan on penalties 2 weeks ago. Chiellini is back in the side, Sami Khedira, Douglas Costa and Alexandro. Bonucci, Beredeshi, top to the bench along with players Matuidi.
Har varit lite problematiskt kring högerbacksplatsen. Det var snack om Quadrado, det vet Deschilio nu. När Alexandro är tillbaka från sin lite förlängda semester och i och med Copa America tar platsen ute till vänster. Sen tremanna mittfältet, Rabiot, Pjanic, Khedira.
It was a strong chance he was going to be in England today, but couldn't agree terms with Manchester United or Tottenham.
Bänken ser ut på det här viset. Ingen Aaron Ramsey som inte är tillgänglig för Juventus del. Det blir intressant att se hur han tänker där i tränaren Maurizio Sarri. Han ju gå in sen tiden i Napoli och den här killen är tämligen given i känslan. Men på mittfältet, idag är det Rabiot och Khedira i rollerna lite framför Pjanic som den som känns mest cementerad då i den sittande rollen. Annars är det ju många som även hugger om de platserna. Ramsey
regarded as one of the best in the world.
En av dem, Matuidi, en annan.
Maurizio Sarri succeeding Max Allegri as Juve coach after claiming the Europa League title with Chelsea. Reached the League Cup final, obviously. Diego Simeone's permanently here, it feels. And if ever there was a club built in the image of their boss, then Atleti are definitely it. Just wondering what the Juventus of Sarri is going to look like.
Såg svenske Andreas Ekberg, domaren, som
so at Stockholm, it's the Friends Arena.
Han gör sig nu redo för att blåsa igång den här matchen.
Match of the International Champions Cup. Atletico Madrid and Juventus have their big kick-off next week. Atleti at home to Getafe in the Primera.
Atletico i rödvitt randigt från vänster i bild.
Juventus away to Parma.
Juventus spelar i
as they
sitt
try
blåa
and
ställ.
complete a 9 in a row in Serie A. A victory in 90 minutes over Real Madrid, or really 45 minutes, 5-0 up at half-time, 7-3 in the end. It really lit up New York, that having beaten Chivas on penalties after a 0-0 draw previously.
I'm surprised at that result because they're such a good team. Atletico Madrid have fancied them big time against Chivas, who are probably the poorest team in the competition for me. This is taking a chance and playing out from the back, Juve.
Slightly by Wojciech Szczesny with the goal kick. There's no doubt that Atleti don't do friendlies. I was working on that game against Chivas, and Atleti were down to 10 men very early on with the dismissal of Llorente. Could have been 2-2, could have been 3-3, goalless in the end. And Chivas had first advantage in the shootout, and unfortunately for them ended up missing 2. But it was Atleti's first game of the summer.
Well, this is interesting because the team that I watch all the time, Atletico Madrid, are very good at pressing. And if you try and play out from the back, and they do press really well, but I haven't seen them looking to get forward quickly and press. It's as if they're allowing them to have the ball. And this is a slight change of tactics maybe for Diego Simeone.
Extra jubel också när Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, from their point of view,
vidrörde bollen för första gången i matchen.
The big upcoming date in the calendar is next weekend, next Sunday when La Liga gets underway. They've had a really busy summer. This is their 7th summer game. Lost their opening match in Israel away to Baito Jerusalem. They beat Numancia away. The penalties win over Chivas. They destroyed Real Madrid, but since then they've beaten the MLS All-Stars by 3-0. and that was played last Thursday week. That was in Orlando, and as well as that, they were down in Mexico in San Luis, beating Atletico.
Well, I have to say, this is going to be a test for them because Juventus have quality players, and defensively, I know Atletico Madrid are very, very solid at the back, but they've had a lot of shake-ups and changes. 3 of the back 4's gone, and they've got several new players have come in, and I think they've performed really well. Kieran Trippier on the right-hand side gets forward really well. I'm not convinced he's the best defender in the world, but getting forward, he is excellent, and he does put in good service.
Deep, big, Higuain gave it away. João Felix, the €126 million signing, the move from Benfica to Atletico, having been the young player of the year in Portugal. Terrific for the Eagles last season, particularly as it wore on the campaign. Ended up winning the title, another big set 2 between them and Porto as the campaign came towards an end. It is a massive move, and this is Koke trying to round off a massive move for Atleti. It's a decent one in towards the middle, but free kick against Morata. So João Felix then, big money.
I love watching him. Well, he's a class player, and he does create chances and he does score goals. That's the key for me. He's a very creative attacking midfield player. There's the shove from Morata and Chiellini, and I think it's acknowledged there, but Koke, he's
Chiellini. Well, you can definitely better that. Joined from Fiorentina in 2005. And a lot of candles needed on the cake on Wednesday.
There will be. But listen, it's a testimony. If you're set 37 and you're still playing top-class football at the age of 37, you've got to obviously be a proven professional and look after your body and look after yourself really well.
And obviously, he's not the oldest in the squad because Gigi Buffon's back and he's 41. And strong chance we'll see him later because he's come off the bench in quite a few of Juve's summer games. It's been a constructive summer in terms of the transfer market for Atleti, but that massive, big money signing of João Felix is the 4th highest money transfer of all time, and the biggest for a teenage player. And Rabia, who's just signed from Paris Saint-Germain after 7 successful seasons there. 6 titles in the last 7 campaigns, which is almost up with what Juve have achieved.
Well, I'm watching Matthias de Ligt to see how he's settling down at Juve, and the young 19-year-old, almost 20 he is soon, and he's quite an accomplished player already, but he'll love playing alongside Chiellini, won't they?
It's 2 seasons in a row that Juve have picked out the star player from the team that's knocked them out of the Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo last summer, and then this summer de Ligt from Ajax, who scored the ultimate winner. The Cilia, short for Douglas Costa. It's a good floater. Ronaldo hanging on in the back, and it's Kieran Trippier who gets there ahead of him out for the corner.
Well done, you know, because I didn't fancy Kieran Trippier at the far post when the ball came in. It was hung up there, and I thought, is Ronaldo going to attack this? And he had a little look over his shoulder, and he was aware that Ronaldo was there, and he puts it away for the corner kick, and that's the right decision.
Corner for Juventus, and Miralem Pjanic will take. And who's twice been top of the assist chart in Serie A. That's deep. That's out.
Well, a little short free kick. Well, it was the start of it, but the final ball in was poor. And you can see de Ligt was backpedaling to try and get the ball back in play.
Ajax were just so exciting last season, full of youth, an enjoyable team to watch, but probably was always going to be the case that a couple of their biggest names would be picked off by clubs with big budgets, and that's turned out to be the case. But how he beds in here at Juve is going to be really interesting, because he moves again like João Felix as a 19-year-old.
No, absolutely, and it doesn't matter what age you are, as long as you've got the composure. And even at 19, he's been playing top-class football for the last 2 seasons at Ajax, and he does look the part, I have to say. I get to see him in Belfast when the Dutch come over to play Northern Ireland in the next month or so.
Northern Ireland have started the Euro 2020 campaign really, really well.
I think it's the first time we've ever had 4 wins in a row, isn't it, in the competition? Four out of 4.
The Dutch have missed out in the last 2 tournaments. Of course, Italy missed out in the World Cup as well, which is something that's got to be put to rights under new manager from the 50s from memory. It's an absolute rarity. Even in the 70s, when they weren't going very well, at least they were still managing to reach World Cups.
It was 58. Northern Ireland knocked them out. 1958. That was the first time Northern Ireland qualified for the World Cup, and it was in Sweden of all places, believe it or not, which is where we are tonight.
Yep, Pele's final hat-trick, 5-2, and Sweden were the runners-up in that competition. João Felix, a man who'll be, he's hoping, writing many memories for years to come. There's a feeling that probably if he was going to join a big Spanish club, he's joined the right one. Koke just couldn't find a way past Chiellini this time. He just runs in front of Trippier. Ronaldo back deep, very deep. That's a crowd-pleasing moment. He's won the free kick as well.
Shows some of the skills he's got. Quick feet, have a look. A little outside hook, and then the ball skills. You know, he's very composed. The referee gives him the benefit of the doubt.
So goalless at the Friends Arena on the edge of Stockholm. For those of you just joining us, João Felix and Morata up front for Atleti. There's no Diego Costa starting. He's on the bench. Douglas Costa has started. Looks frisky, lively. Good pressure from Juve. It's been a bright start, this.
Great skills here from Douglas Costa, but why doesn't he shoot? You know, he goes past 2 players, he's coming inside, and he knocks the ball out wide, when I think he can have a strike at goal himself. You know, the target's in front.
No real opportunities for either side so far in this final match of the international. Chiellini, what a great prospect for the veteran Juve captain, who turns 38 next week. And that was almost the perfect early birthday present.
This is a fabulous save from Jan Oblak. He is one of the top goalkeepers in the world. And it's great reflexes, bounces up, but it's awful defending from Atletico Madrid. Koke picking up Chiellini, that's a mismatch straight away, isn't it?
Retains his immense physicality. 2 captains together. Sent in again by Pjanic, and that did not work as well as the previous one from the left-hand side. Alex Sandro. It's a decent curling. Chiellini's really up for it tonight. Had another pop. Always weighs in with a few goals.
A clean strike as well, I have to say. Well, wasn't it? Didn't even flinch. He just met it on the half volley. Morata's getting kicked from behind. Gets the field kick. Slow start from Atletico Madrid. I'm looking at their benches, and there's a lot of players need match practice. You know, you think of Thomas Partey, who was away with the African Cup teams, and haven't seen much of him this pre-season. Might see him in the second half.
Well, they've got 19 on the bench, Atleti and Juve have 14. So there's a chance we'll be seeing a lot of them. But his last fixture was last Saturday night in San Luis Potosí, and they fell behind to Atletico San Luis. But 2 late goals. The winner was an own goal by Juan Antonio Portales, gave them the 2-1 victory. Their 7th match of the summer, and they've only lost the opening game. Whereas Juve yet to get a win after 90. Parma away for them next weekend, Napoli at home.
Well, Atletico Madrid kick off the season against Getafe.
First few fixtures actually look quite generous towards them. Got a prospect of getting off to a flyer. Haven't quite done that here though. Opportunities for the cross from Mattia De Silio. Rabiot's in support, and Pjanic as well. And all the way back for De Ligt. ...17 caps already for the Netherlands. He was 3rd in the Football of the Year poll as an 18-year-old for 2018, and he ended up being Dutch Football of the Year last season. Big opening here, Rabiot waiting in the centre was Higuain, and he can remain there. It's a corner.
Well, he's an elegant French player, isn't he, Rabiot? And he timed his run perfectly and beat the offside trap, cut it back, and they've won another corner kick. And good pressure from Juventus in the opening stages.
Looking good so far. They put the biggest amount of pressure on. That's a real curler. What a nice catch by Jan Oblak all the same there.
Well, I do like him, as I say. He's one of the top goalkeepers in the world for me, Jan Oblak.
Kept a couple of clean sheets during that run in the United States, so another Slovene does well in the USA. At the moment, it is all Juventus, not more than where we're used to seeing him.
Cristiano Ronaldo went down very easy on that occasion. Well,
short for Pjanic. Great skill. Rabiot and Ronaldo. It'll be a corner kick again for Juventus. They're beginning to turn it on here, Juve.
Quick feet once again, and then the layoff. And that does take a big deflection. It was on target. And Savic gets his foot in the way, or his leg just dips over the top. But they have increased the pressure, no doubt about that, from Juventus.
Khedira's made his way up again, and it's a tight one towards the near post. Lamar had the chance to get it away, and he didn't, and it almost cost Atleti as Cristiano Ronaldo had another pop. It was promising.
He's a bit disappointed with himself there. And he does put himself under a lot of pressure. He expects to hit the target every time, doesn't he? So Jan Oblak has been the busier of the two goalkeepers. And I haven't seen much of young João Felix.
He hasn't had much of a look in, but here he is. Absolutely tremendous. I always worry about players moving so young, but if there is a club in Spain he was going to go to, probably you'd say he's gone to the right one.
He's gone to a great club, Atletico Madrid, and especially with the manager Simeone. He's great determination, and they have paid a lot of money for him, but he is a very promising young talent. This is good.
It's a lovely piece of play. Higuain trying to pick out Ronaldo again in the centre. And it is another corner for Juventus.
Well done, Savic again, but Higuain saw the opportunity to put an early ball into the box. And Atletico Madrid know Gonzalo Higuain and Cristiano Ronaldo very well through all the battles when they played for Real Madrid.
De Ligt make his way up. Sami Khedira's already there. Ronaldo at the far post. It's heading towards him. Nicely handled again by Jan Oblak.
You expect anything in the 6-yard box that close to the goalkeeper, he's going to take it. But Cristiano Ronaldo was the target, well, initially. Ronaldo was the target, well, initially. But they've got to start peppering the goal a little bit more for me. Oh, he's offside. Lamar.
Atleti yet to heat up front, really. Very little pressure on Chiellini and company. And their big summer signing Matthias de Ligt for 85 million euros. Shapir digging in. Well won back by Alex Sandro. Chiellini. Juve knocking it around again. Full of creativity. De Cilio. Not had much luck picking out the number 7 so far, but give it time. Little chip by Lodi didn't get very far, but the clip means it will be an Atleti throw.
Well, his trademark, Cristiano Ronaldo, he plays on this left-hand side, but he loves to come in on this right foot and shoot. We haven't seen him do that yet, but Kieran Trippier has done a decent job so far.
Kept a couple of clean sheets during that run in the United States, so another Slovene does well in the USA.
His leg just dips over the top, but they have increased the pressure, no doubt about that, from Juventus.
Khedira's made his way up again, and it's a tight one towards the near post. Lamar had the chance to get it away, and he didn't, and it almost cost Atleti as Cristiano Ronaldo had another pop. It was promising.
He's a bit disappointed with himself there. And he does put himself under a lot of pressure. He expects to hit the top.
Evo sada prilike za kontru Atletika, Llorente šalje loptu prema Moratu čeka De Ligt, Morata i pogodio je De Ligta, bit će samo ubočen sa strane za Atletico, ali nastavak napada za Los Colchonerose. Joao Felix, pa onda Jimenez za Renana Lodija. Renan Lodi ima tek 21 godinu, 20 milijuna eura. Atletico je platio. Evo prilike za Atletico sa gol linije iz